Hello, friends. The last time, I think this is 152. The last time in 151, I had my little clip-on light in here. No, I seem to have lost it. I don't know how, because it's only 293 square feet in here, but I have lost my little light. It's not a ring light. It's a little clip-on light, and it's really cool. So today, I turned this light down because, I only have like seven, maybe 6'9" ceilings in here. So the lighting is very weird. Quite honestly, I've been in my RV for so long, I don't even really know what I look like anymore. In real light. When I went to Vegas, I cleaned myself up and that felt nice. I like doing that. So, I've come to the realization, the bold realization that it's all on me. It's all on me. Here I am in this RV park. Now there's no partner. Now there's no fighting. But now it's all on me. And I'm still fucking tired. Look at me. I'm tired. And, but it's still all on me. And I don't know where my next stop is. I don't know where I'm going. I would love to get out of this RV. I've come to the realization that it is time to start the things that I want to do. And one of the things I talk about all the time is how I want to build, I call it a couple of different things, a healing center, a love ranch. But basically, that's just a place for me to live that's big enough to invite other people over. And whether there's casitas or cabins or something there, there's something there for other people who are going through something like I went through to be at. But I'm not there yet, and I know that I'm not there yet. But where I am at is I have friggin' 7 YouTube channels, and only one of them are monetized. And this one isn't monetized, and in February, they're going to go from 4,000 hours to 8,000 hours. So right now, my two things are going to be to sell as much shit as I possibly can, to raise as much money as I possibly can, because I have to do a couple of things. I need to repair my hard drives and get all of my data back. I need to get my data back. I've told my whole story on those drives, and I need to get my data back. And did I say I need to get my data back? So if you know somebody, or I'm going to start writing letters and see if I can find somebody that wants to barter to get my data back. I don't know if I can do that. I really don't know, but I'm going to see what I can do. And then the other thing is I'm going to be on Whatnot. I want to confuse it with WhatsApp, but I'm going to be on Whatnot, selling things from my storage unit and going live. And then if I can, I think I can also put it on YouTube and go live there, and that will help me increase hours because I'll be live there also. But I'm really trying to get to the point where I can go live more often, but it's hard because like I just don't have that social battery that much, but I need to get it. So I'm going to work on that tonight. I'm going to do a little sneak peek on WhatsApp, oh my god, I am 51, so it's par for the course, but on Whatnot. Tonight I'm going to just sit in my chair and show some heart-shaped rocks and see if I can sell any. And I don't know that I'm going to sell any, and I don't know that I'm not going to sell any, but I am going to put it into motion. So I'm going to give myself like an hour or two, and I'm going to be on there. And then tomorrow, I am going to walk my happy ass over. I could ask somebody for a ride, but I want to go like very early in the morning, and I'm going to walk over to my storage unit. It's about a mile away. I'm thinking I'm going to bring a wagon over there, because if I sell anything, I need to bring it back. And if I have a wagon, I don't have to include anybody in it, but I don't know if the wagon is going to be a pain in the butt. So I might get a ride. so stay tuned for that. And part of me is like, oh my god, this is pitiful. I don't even have a vehicle to drive over to the storage unit to start doing this stuff. But you know what? It is fine. It is fine because I know that I'm going to be okay. And I just need to start putting the action in, and this is the action. So I'm challenging myself to get rid of 50 things out of my storage unit. I mean, just as my first little start. and there's a ton of stuff in there, and honestly, I don't want to get rid of everything that I own. I don't think so at this point anyway, but because there is stuff that I will want to keep, but I want to reduce it like a lot, so whatever I can get rid of that can stay and make somebody happy and get out of my storage unit, then that's something less that I don't have to move or pack or store or whatever, and that'll be one step closer. So I need to buy a vehicle. Ideally, I would probably buy a van. I think if I could buy a van, I could probably, if I had a van, I think I could go and enjoy the next chapter as a bridge, and then whether I found a roommate or something like that, I would have something I could sleep in and get into nature, and I think that's really important. But I do really want to phase out of this RV and get out of here and go somewhere where I can write and tell my story and actually do all the things that I'm doing now, but make money doing them. And has been my disconnect all the way up until now, is that I just didn't feel, I was so fighting and in survival mode, and I just didn't feel like I was worthy for the money, but now I am. And I used to be, I was told to build the foundation, and I have built the foundation, and now I'm trying, now I need to raise the money so I can do the next part of it. So the next part of my life is basically building my channels and making my channels make me money, and just make me money. I just need to make money, because my mind is okay. I've learned a lot about money. Even my mind about money is okay. I'm no longer rejecting it. Money likes me. Money wants to come to me because I want to do good things with money. So it's all about affirmations and mantras and reprogramming yourself. And I would consider my money wounds to be very, very severe, very severe. And I rejected money for a long time, but no more. I'm not doing that anymore. I am here to receive. I am here to live a good life. I think a lot of people who are spiritual don't realize that it is, that it's almost like they have to choose between spiritual and material, and you're here. So enjoy both of the worlds, material and spiritual. You can live your best life in both, really. It's once you have that worked out, where you're not chasing and loving money and doing things, specifically for money, then I'm trying to close this door. Then you'll do good things and attract it. Okay, that concludes this Naked Truth episode. Woohoo! I have a little chart where I'm coloring in, so I get to color in a Naked Truth video. So I'm trying to increase the number of long form videos I have. Somehow along the way I got tied up into shorts and stuff like that, and really I need to put the effort into long form, because I was very close to monetizing, and then my life kind of went sideways again, and I wasn't working so hard, and now I gotta work hard. This is not a dress rehearsal, Courtney. This is a real thing. So if you could like and subscribe and do all of the things, and I appreciate you, and make a comment and just put a heart down there, spread some love, and if you want me to talk about something in the Naked Truth, I will. All right, I talk to you soon. I love you. Goodbye.